Hi, and welcome to the special edition of Inside Leesburg. I'm Z Carter.
I'm Consuelo Ibe.
And I'm David Oliver Willis. Today we'll be taking an up-close look at the Juneteenth Jazz and Seafood Festival that will be taking place on June 1st at Ski Beach in Venetian Gardens in beautiful downtown Leesburg.
It's a wonderful place. I love Ski Beach. Don't you like Ski Beach?
I do. It's so comfortable and beautiful there.
So before you and I get into the Juneteenth Festival, which we both are co-chairmans of,
Yes.
let's talk about the history of Juneteenth. What's the history?
Okay, well, Z, I sure can talk about that. And Juneteenth is one of the oldest celebrations commemorative the ending of slavery in the United States.
Wow.
Dating way back to 1865. It was on actual June 19th that the Union soldiers, led by Major General Gordon Granger, landed at Galveston, Texas, with news that the war had ended and the enslaved were now free.
That's several years after. Wow.
Several years after the slaves. They didn't even know they were free until General Gordon actually came into the area. And this was actually 2.5 years after President Abraham Lincoln gave the Emancipation Proclamation. And so it had very little impact on Texans back in that day. But he gave the actual General Order number 3 that executed this process for their freedom.
So the slaves, although they were free because of the Emancipation Proclamation, they didn't find out, like you said, till several years afterwards.
Several years afterwards.
And so this is how Juneteenth came about.
Yes.
Juneteenth. So how did we in Leesburg begin to celebrate Juneteenth?
Now, that's what's exciting. We celebrated Juneteenth all because of a disabled Air Force veteran by the name of Mr. Rodney Wiggins, who helped bring the first Juneteenth into this area. They actually started because he visited Arlington, Texas, while he was serving in Alabama.
Okay.
He went down to Texas and actually saw this event happening. And therefore he decided, let me bring this back to my hometown.
Okay.
And so he did, right? And so as he came back, he discussed this with his mother. His mother's name is Miss Mary Dunbar Rowell, who was actually the president of the Carver Heights Woodland Park Mount Clair Neighborhood Association that actually put this event together.
Now, Carver Heights is a very historic community in itself.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Now, there's a special park that's located in the Carver Heights community. Can you tell us more about that park?
That park is Berry Park, who is actually named after Miss Agnes Berry, who is a very active civil rights leader in that community.
So we still have a gym that's very active in our community.
Yes.
I think that is wonderful. Don't you think that's wonderful,
That's
David? So they've been celebrating this Juneteenth festival for how long?
Over 15 years here in
15
Leesburg,
years.
Florida.
Wow. So this is a standard event that's truly a part of the community.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And so the Berry Park is named after Agnes Berry?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. So we get to be a part of such an awesome event. I'm so excited, and I'm really excited that Ms. Berry is actually still very much a part of our community.
Yes.
With the celebration.
Yes.
So let's tell everyone about the Juneteenth festivities. This isn't our first celebration, but this is actually our first celebration in Ski Beach, at Ski Beach.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you and I both are the co-chairmen of this event.
Yes.
And I like to say David is our third man.
Yes, he is.
Our wingman in this event.
Yes.
So can you tell us more about the event and what's going to be happening down at Ski Beach, which is recently renovated? Hold on, let me talk about that.
Yes, please.
Let's talk about, I think I have to talk about it myself. Ski Beach, what the city did for Ski Beach is just awesome. They have taken what was once a dirt road and they've paved the road. The egress down there, you can get in, you can get out. It's a lovely cul-de-sac. And then, David, I know you're gonna like this. There's a beach volleyball pit there.
Serving. No,
I knew you would
not
like.
getting in the sandy pit, but
Is it sandy?
Get the sand between your toes, right?
So you don't have to go. And then another thing that they did that they kept at Ski Beach that I like is the boat beaching area.
Yes.
Which is another benefit to this festival being
yeah, you can
down.
bring your boats in, bring the pontoon boats, and just dock up and come hear some great
Yes.
music and some great food. Yeah.
I think that is awesome. Okay, so tell us about the Juneteenth Jazz and Seafood Festival.
So the jazz part is what I like about it because we're going to have some great entertainment. And one of those entertainers are sitting right here with us, of course, which was introduced earlier within our show, which is David, who's going to give us a little bit more about the entertainment that is about to happen on June 1st.
So with jazz being one of the most influential genres of music that have kind of panned through every genre of music. We'll have some jazz fusion, some instrumental jazz groups, some Afro-Cuban jazz, but a lot of different really incredible artists like the Ton Silva Trio, some really incredible jazz performers out of the Orlando area, Mr. Anthony Cole, Holy Miss Moley, my band David Oliver Willis, and some other local talent as well. So it's going to be an incredible day of jazz music and different elements of jazz music as well. So it's not like your typical
Music.
elevator jazz music, not to knock that, because everybody needs good music in the elevator. But it won't be elevator jazz
Someone
music.
put you to sleep.
Yeah, very fun, upbeat day, very lively.
Yes.
It's going to be an incredible day of music. So looking forward to that.
And you know what I like so much about jazz music is that there's all types of jazz music.
Yes.
And jazz music appeals to everybody. And that is one thing I like about this Juneteenth Jazz and Seafood Festival is that this festival is for everybody. It's for us to celebrate the rich history that we have in this country and to celebrate with the entire community. And we thought jazz is just going to be a wonderful addition.
Yes.
And there's nothing like being out on the water is great acoustics. Don't you think so?
I think it's great. It'll carry out.
Yeah, and so not only can you come by car, you can walk, now you can come by boat.
Or seaplane.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a seaplane
Let's
base
not
there.
knock out any ideas. And the Harris Chain of Lakes, you can get to Ski Beach. This is also very interesting.
Yes.
From Eustis, from Tavares, from Mount Dora, from Claremont, from Howie in the Hills.
Yeah, they're all connected.
All
the Harris
connected.
Chain of Lakes.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody knows that.
So they're all connected.
So bring your boats on out and connect with us. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. So now what else is going on at the festival?
Oh, we're having lots of good food. There are different vendors that are coming out to actually serve you, and one of those vendors is Crabs Gone Wild.
Yes, crabs.
But at least your crabs won't be walking around wild, but they will be on your plate wild and good, right?
Right.
Also, we have our other three vendors. Guys to you or two guys?
Two guys barbecue.
Two Guys Barbecue's gonna be there.
Two Guys Barbecue.
Then I'll be there. Yes.
Nice to see you there, David.
Yes, so it's going to be food for everyone. It's not just, your seafood and not just your crabs, but you have your barbecue. We have great wine and your spirits are going to be there.
The chamber is going to be joining us at this
chamber
event,
will be
right?
Yes.
The Leesburg Chamber.
Yes, partnership as well, and
Leesburg
some other
Partnership.
the Leesburg Partnership would definitely be there to assist us. There are some non-food vendors that will be there, such as Paparazzi, that $5 jewelry guy.
I love that $5 jewelry. High five.
$5 anything.
$5.
And what's so unique about it is it's Papa King. So it's not the female version, it's the male version. Papa King is going to be there to
That would
really
be awesome.
take you live and get that $5 in there. We're also going to have Darling Diamonds that will be sponsoring our slushies. So your tropical slushies will be done by them. And also the organization has New England Eatery and the Lucky Louisiana and some other hosting vendors. So please, everyone, come on out. It's going to be some great time.
You know what else? I heard that we're going to also have a fresh fruit vendor.
Yes.
We'll have somebody with fresh fruit.
Yes, it's hot, so y'all need that fresh fruit.
The Chile seasoning on it.
Oh yeah, we're going to have that. We're going to
Yes.
have that. She was even talking to me about having big cuts of watermelon and nothing like a nice ice cold watermelon
Ain't
in the
nothing
middle of
like
the
it.
heat with a good beer. Because
A
the
good
partnership
beer.
is gonna have some beer.
Yes, I'll take a
So-
Modelo and a slice of watermelon with some Chile seasoning.
See, and then you can go up and at our Lucky Louisiana eatery that's going to be out there. They're going to have like a crawfish boil.
Okay,
Yes.
that's really
So
cool.
there is going to be something out there to eat for
Everyone.
Do you
everybody.
eat crawfish?
No.
Do you eat crawfish?
No, but I do love my crabs.
I like crawfish. I just don't suck the juice out of the head. I was just curious if anybody eats this.
Oh my gosh,
That's
David.
okay. But you know what's even better is that there's a stamp drink that has is one of the drinks that everybody does at Juneteenth, and that's the red strawberry soda. So we're gonna have that. That is
Oh,
that is
wow.
one of their
Wow.
signature drinks, the red strawberry soda.
Oh.
So we'll have
That's a part of the Juneteenth history. So
the strawberry.
Red
soda.
you
strawberry
open your
soda.
mouth and your mouth is gonna be red and flavorable. Yeah.
I'll stick with the Modelo. No, I'm just-
Oh, awesome. So there sounds like there is going to be something there for everybody that day for us to enjoy. Ski Beach is awesome. It's been updated. Easy in, easy out. I think everybody should grab their lawn chairs.
Yes.
Beach umbrellas, because we're going to be out. It's a festival, so prepare yourself. There's no need for you to bring your coolers. You can leave Fido at home, let them enjoy being on the inside.
Yes.
And bring some towels, some picnic towels or blankets out so you can enjoy all the music. David, you're going to have music literally all day long.
From we start at 11 and go to 6. There'll be music on the stage all day long. So.
And also, we forgot to mention there's going to be some great local talent as well.
Yes.
Like the.
Yeah.
So we'll have local talent. We'll have. I saw that there were a couple of dance troupes that are coming in that specialize in African dance.
Yes, that's Omanala.
Yes.
Omanala will be dancing. Those girls are awesome. Awesome.
So that's great. I think that is just a day that's going to be just filled with a lot of fun and celebration.
Isn't there also a car show?
No, but guess what there is?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I almost forgot. Hold on, let me gather myself. There is going to be a sweet potato pie competition.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Thank you. Sweet
So,
potato.
yeah, now is your time.
Miss Patty can sit down.
Miss Patty might come throw the
Patty
pies.
may throw her pies, honey. Yes.
So there's going to be a sweet potato pie contest.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this is awesome. Let me tell you. So if you want to enter, this is the time to put your pie where your mouth is.
Do it.
$20 entry fee.
Okay.
You get to come out and set up a booth and sell your pies. People have the opportunity to purchase tickets from the West CDC to vote for your pie. Whoever gets the most votes win. Pies will be available to sell. The first place gets $100, a trophy, and I am going to feature them in my article in the Daily Commercial, in
That's
my Wednesday
awesome.
article.
I think I need to enter that contest.
Put
need to
your
learn how to-
money,
I need to learn how to make
put
a
your
pie.
pie where your mouth is. Put your pie where
Well,
your mouth
then
is.
again, I don't know. I'm not that great of a cook with pies.
I'm ready to judge.
You're ready to judge?
Yes.
Well,
My mother taught me not to
everybody,
judge, but for this,
You ready to judge?
I'm ready to
everybody's
judge.
going to have an opportunity to judge. Everybody will have an opportunity to judge. All you need to do is purchase your voting tickets from the CDC, and then you'll have an opportunity to put your ticket in whoever you
Cool.
think has the best.
So with that, this is an incredible event that's completely free, pretty much.
Yeah.
Free
outside of
entry.
the vendors, free entry.
Free
It's
entry.
going to be an incredible day of music and fun, but it's also a fundraiser.
Yes.
For the CDC, and
Yes.
the CDC does some incredible things for Leesburg. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I would love to talk about that. So some of the projects that the CDC have going on, immediately after 2 weeks later, on June the 15th, they're going to have a kids pool party.
Yes.
So they have teamed up with the city, and over at the H.O. Dabney Pool, they are going to have a free pool party. The pool will be open for the kids. They're going to barbecue. There's treats and goodies and games, bounce houses for the kids. And that's going to be on June the 15th from
11 to 2.
Oh, from 11 to 2.
11 to 2.
11 to 2, excuse me. from
And
11
don't
to 2.
forget, register your children on Eventbrite. Even though it's free, we still would like to get that head count for them. But there's also going to be some great games and also great prizes. So you definitely want to bring your children out, and also bring your chairs and bring your kids, and they can have a very fun day that day.
And that's for June 15th.
That's
the pool
June
party.
15th. That's
is
the
the
pool
pool
That's the pool
party.
party.
Pool party. So now that we've talked about all those things, we're going to now head over to Stokes Seafood, and we're going to wrap up with a quick seafood recipe. We have partnered with Stokes to bring us the majority of our seafood for our festival. So let's head over to Stokes Seafood and let's do a recipe. Hi, we're here at Stokes Seafood Market and More in downtown historic Leesburg, and I am Z Carter.
I'm Consuelo eBay.
And joining us today is,
Teresa Nielsen.
thank you for having us, Teresa.
We're so honored to have you here today.
And I'm happy to be here because we get to make one of my most favorite dishes. So tell us about what we're going to be having.
It is a seared,
Here for you.
sesame seared ahi tuna.
Yes,
These
love it.
portions come in, this is a saku block. If
Okay.
you have
This right here.
sushi in a restaurant, or it's usually a cut from saku block.
Okay.
It's a AAA or a AA grade saku block, and this how it comes in a little IVP, individually vacuum packed portion.
Okay.
And this is the piece we're going to.
We're going to make
Make
taste delicious.
today.
Okay. Oh, so when we take it out of this is what we get.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Correct.
cool.
We also get tuna loins
Okay.
that come in, but for most people, this is a perfect portion.
This is-
If they're
okay.
gonna make seared tuna, they don't have to trim or do anything like that.
So it's already ready.
It's ready, and it's pretty simple, it goes pretty
and
quick.
that's a lot of
That's a
tuna.
lot.
It is,
Okay.
that's about an 8-ounce portion.
Okay, so tell us what to do here.
Okay, so we're going to heat our pan till it's pretty hot. And little squirt of oil. You can do it dry, but I find that if you use a little oil, it really toasts up the sesame seeds.
Is there any oil in particular that we should use?
I just use a regular vegetable oil.
Regular vegetable oil?
I don't use olive oil. I like to use a sesame oil, but sometimes if you don't pay attention, it'll smoke out on you.
Okay.
So I just mixed together some black and white sesame seeds.
And we can find those at the local grocery store, right?
Correct. We usually have them here, but I
awesome.
pulled them off the shelf to make this. So.
Oh, okay. So don't come right
Don't
now
come
for
today.
The sesame. Teresa has used them
You
all.
could come, I have plenty. You could buy it already made. We do make it here in the grab and go.
Oh, awesome.
And I will show you what it looks like afterwards.
Okay.
So you pack everything on there real good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's getting coated.
And if you have the luxury, once you pack it on there, before you start heating up your pan, you could let it sit so that it kind of just sticks a little better.
Okay.
And then, did you
Hear
hear
that
that? It
sizzle.
really should have sizzled more, but we're faking it here.
Now, the sesame seeds I've never had the sesame seeds. Does it really get down in the tuna for the flavor?
It's just on the outside, you get that nutty sesame flavor
Okay.
from it. So you're gonna kind of just let it do its thing. And some people actually use a lot more oil than this.
Right. Okay.
And they will stand with a tong and then hold it in the grease. But for me, that adds a lot more calories to it, whereas this way adds a little bit, but not as much. The perfect way to do it would be dry.
It'll be dry.
But
So how long should we leave it on this side?
till you get a nice little crust, you can kind of cheat.
Yes.
It could
not ready
it
yet.
could go just a little bit longer.
So about 3 to 4.
About 3, maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
And not everybody likes it rare.
So
some
this is
people-
gonna make rare. We're making rare.
We're
too.
making rare,
Okay.
yes. So I'm not really going to let it go that long, even though you're not going to see the inside of this particular one. But so I'm just going to turn it. I'm turning it with my hands. Yes, it's hot. But so you see how brown? I kind of go by that. I would have liked that to have been a little more brown there.
Okay, okay. It's smelling good. I
Yeah,
wish
it
we had the
is.
smell of
Smell-o-vision.
Smells so
Real
good.
good.
I
Yes,
know.
yes.
David is missing this. He's missing it.
He is.
That's
We-
okay. More for us.
We have several customers that'll call and order this ahead, so they'll either get a platter of just slice, or they'll call and get it for lunch on a green salad,
Oh, okay.
and they
That's
can just
good.
come in and grab it, or they'll say, "Do you have it?"
Oh, awesome. So
great.
not only can we pick up fresh seafood here, we can pick up cooked and prepared dishes as well here.
Prepared items, yes, in the grab and go. We have dips and salads and spreads and green salads.
Oh, awesome. So what kind of dips do you have?
Yes.
We have, our most popular one is crab and spinach dip,
Oh, I
Which-
need to try that.
or you have to try it baked.
Baked?
Baked, it's kind of like an artichoke dip, but it's baked crab and
Okay,
spinach.
I'm going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta stay. Okay, I'll stay. Okay, I'll stay.
We also do a, I'm gonna pull that off because I'm gonna say
Okay.
that that's done.
Oh, that was fast.
So that's, for me, that's done.
So what we would get is something like this.
And once you do this, I do mine ahead of time. And I prefer to let it sit overnight, wrapped up real good and tight. It could be aluminum foil or saran wrap, just nice and tight, and just let it sit overnight. But usually here, most people, if they call and they order it, or they're wanting to grab and go, I'll make it in the morning, and then I'll just let
Have
it
it ready.
cool, get it good and cold, and
Okay.
then I'll slice it. Because if you try to slice it like this, it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah, so the seeds will all come off and everything.
Right.
Hide
Right.
this for us, Consuelo,
Yes,
with the crab
yes.
dip. Okay.
None for the guys.
Yeah, no, we're not sharing.
None for them. That
So
crab dip.
then, the next morning or that afternoon, this is your finished product.
Wow, that's
TV
beautiful.
magic. Look at that. I messed up your decoration.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Now, what are those dips there?
I'm gonna
that's on
tell you.
there?
This is wakame salad, which is a seaweed salad with sesame seeds. So if you purchase the sliced seared ahi tuna, it comes with a wakame salad, a cucumber wasabi, and this is our chili lime mayonnaise.
Oh, so it comes with all three of
Correct.
these in it.
Some people do call up and ask if they could just get soy sauce or whatever to go with it too.
Okay.
And
That's good.
that's how it comes.
Yeah, that looks delicious.
With a little,
Well, oh darn, I only have one set of chopsticks.
I guess I'll miss out.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow,
and
that's falling.
Look, I didn't
That
get
was
falling
justice.
apart.
Yeah, that was justice. I'm gonna
That was
try
justice.
just a teeny bit, cause just my luck, it'll be like super hot, and I'll be sitting here like, you know.
No, it's really not.
I want the crab dip.
I'm getting that too.
Okay. That looks good.
It is. It's so
Breakfast
good.
of Champions.
Yeah, right. See, and this is good. This is all protein. Good for you. I like that. That chili lime mayonnaise will get you going for the day.
I created that to, one of my fish cutters down south loved
Let's see that.
fried soft shell lobster.
Wow.
You can use the other end of my chopstick.
You think so?
So,
Thank you.
He wanted something to dip it
welcome.
in, so I said, well, let me
Let's
try
see.
and make something.
I
So
have
that's
to
what I
use
made.
these a little different.
I
I'm
would
not-
just pick a piece
I'm not
up and
that
dip it.
savvy here with these sticks.
Oh, just pick it up and eat it.
Oh,
We're
oh.
all friends here. Just-
Thank you.
It's finger food.
It is finger food. So I'm gonna try the
It's
same
spicy.
dip here. Is it?
It's got a little
Gives you a nice
zing.
little coating,
That's good.
isn't it?
Y'all can't have any. No.
No, yeah, not for you.
No.
Not for you. But if
Thanks.
people want to pick this dish up, they can come right here on Main
This is
Street
good.
in Leesburg. The address here is
719 West Main Street. Leesburg, historic Leesburg.
Yes, and tell us that really cool phone number.
It's 352-787-FISH, and that's 3474.
It's cool. So Fish Show, thank you so much to our seafood partner at the West Leesburg CDC first annual Juneteenth Jazz and Seafood Festival, and they're going to be partnering with us to help provide some of the awesome seafood that's going to be there. And I guess we have to go back to the studio, but not until I get some of that dip.
Yeah, and I'm gonna finish that.
Yeah, I'm getting this. No sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, and welcome back to Inside Leesburg. Whew, I'm so full. We just came back from Stokes, and it was so awesome, wasn't it? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
I enjoyed it. It was
I'm
so
stuffed.
good. David, sorry you missed it.
Yeah, I was stoked to go.
So one of the best aspects of this festival is the seafood, but complimentary to the seafood is going to be the music.
Yeah.
So David, tell us, you know, not only you're a local native, you're from Mount Dora, but you have had a couple stints with American Idol, am I correct?
Yes. Actually, 3 stints with American Idol. I was on for 3 seasons, and I'm actually from Eustis.
Okay.
My mom would be upset if she didn't hear me clarify that. I'm from Eustis. I was pretty much raised in Eustis and then in Mount Dora. Mount Dora is my hometown. Anyway, so yeah, the music's going to be a pretty eclectic mix of jazz and jazz-influenced music.
Okay.
So we wanted to stay really close to a lot of like the Afrofusion jazz and some instrumental jazz and some, I guess, new age jazz music, but also different different genres that have been influenced by jazz. Like we have some blues artists and then some gospel groups, a gospel group. But it's going to be a really eclectic mix of music that's all upbeat and energetic throughout the day. But we can just switch and go watch some videos and see some clips of some of the artists that will be performing on June 1st.
I would love to see that. I need to sit back and digest my Stokes anyways. I would love to see that.
too.
Let's watch that.
All right. We hope that you guys enjoyed today's show. For more information about this year's Juneteenth Jazz and Seafood Festival, please check out the website, the Facebook, or the Eventbrite. We hope to see you at Ski Beach.
Yes.
Yes.